So now let's talk about Fat Boy, Little Lord Fauntleroy. He's running his mouth before I broke out that camera where he's on video. And I was like, now say that crap into this camera. He was telling me to stop asking for help in the community. He was telling me to get a job. They already did that shit once at Fort County Mental Health. They told me to go to work, and they fucking ripped a great big giant hernia in me and was fucking my shit up. And the dude was talking about, oh, I like what I see. Here's 50-cent raise. Yeah. They were trying to play games with me about the crap for my son. They don't know he's motherfucking committing fraud and doing all kind of crazy shit. Didn't want to do his job. You had to argue with him just to even get him to fucking push some more around a little bit. All he wanted to do was sit around and play video games. So I fired him. I lied to him, but I fired him. I said I want to get somebody around who's going to be around, who's going to help me. And then this other dude, fucking Aaron, committing fraud, took off. And motherfucking, I'm trying to do shit. They're trying to make me work and stuff and do things. This Fort County Mental Health piece of crap motherfucker's talking about, oh, that's what's killing me. No, that's not what's killing me. What's killing me is you. You all want to tell me what to do. You all want to act like you know it all, and you don't. I was tortured my whole life. But this fat dude is running his mouth about that crap. About, I need to go to work. I need to do this. Then this girl, Evelyn, on Facebook was doing it. She was pretending to be my girlfriend. Now, fucking 2 months later, she got her a boyfriend and already engaged to be married. That's what y'all's love is all about. She fucking sat there and made me tell her that oh, okay, I'll just say I love you. You know, tell me you love me. Oh, let's say I love you. I said it to you. Started pretending like she's crying and shit. Shirley wasn't really crying. And she's playing games with the shit on the phone. On the Facebook deal. Talking about her kid. Or not her kid, but her sister's kid unfriended you on Facebook. Her sister's kid did this. Her sister's kid that. She was blaming it on the kids. And it was really her. She unfriended me. I already know she's playing games. Because, fuck, wouldn't be nothing but a game if, you know, you're sitting there doing that shit to somebody. But anyways, Roy was motherfucking running his mouth. He gave me a video game thing. It came up missing. So, because that's what happens all the time. Every time I get something, somebody comes along and steals it. Fucks it up. I can't have nothing. And it came up missing. The games are still there. But the video game player's gone. I couldn't even use it to fucking play movies and shit. Now I ain't got nothing. I got a PlayStation 2. They don't play movies. They don't play video games. The only ones that'll play this movies is old movies or shit that you took with a camera if you can get it on a DVD player. But if you buy that, it don't last 30 days to 6 months. And then it's fucked up. So, you know, what's the big deal? Anyway, he was doing that shit and I finally got pissed off. And I busted that camera. I never said nothing about none of that. What he was doing, he was acting angry at me. You know, trying to make me go to work, trying to play games. So I got pissed off and I busted the camera. I was talking clearly, concisely. I was using restraint. I was using that shit they was trying to teach me, anger management. I managed that pretty good. Right up until they start robbing me and fucking with me and playing games and taunting me. And they just keep coming in and coming in and coming in and doing it. I got a bunch of dope heads that's doing it right now. I've already had it, you know. The other times they was doing it was the last time they're going to get away with it. This motherfucker and the ones that's fucking with me and acting like they's going to help me and shit. and then running off and nobody does it. Or talking about, well, we'll take $15 from you and give you a one joint. I don't think so. You should be giving me a quarter. You should be giving me an ounce, to be honest. I put up with more bullshit than anybody in their life should be putting up with, and this is going up, and so is the motherfucking meth thing, because a bunch of fucking meth heads, they want to motherfucking do their meth, they want to pop pills, they want to do coke, they want to do heroin, they want to do this, they want to sit around and get sloppy drunk and motherfucking slobber all over the place. And I can't smoke no pot. The people up at the church were messing with me. This little blonde kid up here was going to bust some black kid in the head with a chair. And these other motherfuckers went right back over to the library and they started fucking with me in the library. They're kids. They sickened little kids on a motherfucker. Talking about my car ain't worth fixing and because I was telling him about the transmission. He was asking me, why are you walking all the time? And then now I got motherfuckers coming up to me, why don't you fucking stay at home? Why do you come out? Why do you do anything? So, if everybody's going to be doing this shit to me and taunting me and fucking with me, somebody's fixing to get hurt. I'm not going to play it no more. You know, you're going to be trying to tell me what to do. You ain't my boss, so you can't tell me what to do. You don't pay me, so you can't tell me what to do. Fuck off me. So it's looking like y'all want to fight. You want to fight a cripple. I might not win, as you guys would call it, but I ain't going to lose. There ain't no way for me to lose. So we fixing to get it on. We fixing to get hurt. I got people's Navy SEALs talking about, and special forces in the Navy, actually not SEALs, but they're trained in hand-to-hand combat and all this shit. They want to motherfucking pick a fight with me and shit. If I'm not mistaken. That's what everybody's doing. I'll have to play that part of it out. We'll see. Well, if y'all want to fight, we can get it on. I might be a cripple, but I ain't gonna play these games. Same thing with these fuckers as cops and shit, and they're running around assaulting me, and nobody do nothing. So I just quit telling people. This fucking Christian motherfucker was running his mouth and doing that shit. And I sat right there and still tried to be nice to him. And that whole church was playing games. You can't even go and eat at the church. None of the churches. The First Baptist, the other Baptist church across from the grocery store up on 10th Street. You can't even go to the Church of the Epiphany over here and get something to eat without people screwing with you and without meth heads and crackheads and motherfucking nothing but fucking lying, thieving motherfuckers that ain't never worked a day in their life. And now that I got it bad, I can't even go up there and eat. And they wasn't telling me about none of this shit before, so they were frauding the shit out of me and discriminating against me and not telling me that there was more help out there. You know, until then. And then whenever I do go there, they all want to gang up on me. They try to rob you. They try to play games, take advantage of your kindness. Come in your house. When they ain't got no place to stay, they talking about they's homeless and shit. Maybe there's a reason why they's homeless. Because they too fucking lazy to get a box. You know? I'm tired of it. Christians just want their money so they can take dance lessons and so they can have fucking... They got like $50,000 worth of fucking music equipment downstairs. More than that with all the fucking electronic shit on top of it. And then they got probably fucking 10,000 up above, or 20,000. They got TVs and Wi-Fi. You know, it's like a hacker's dream. And it's got music shit there. I mean, what the fuck? so they can get more people to come to their church. And it ain't even about that. It's about being cool. You know, it's pride. And then they talk about they ain't got money to help people. But they'll run off to Africa or fucking South America or someplace and go help somebody. They don't want to help you. They say your car ain't worth fixing. People are stealing your carburetor off of it and taking your shit. It needs a transmission because they fucked it all up. They fucked them all up. But there is one that still works, but I don't know how long it will since they jammed the torque converter up on the pump anyway, like they did all the other ones. They just broke faster. What do I do? If they're all going to do all that and the church is going to do that, and then they sending me this shit talking about, oh, God knows just what you need. God knows just what you need. A sealed prophecy from the Lord is inside. Do you know what the future holds? And then they send you some little fucking piece of gold shit. Talking about, send this back. If you're not doing this, send this back. Why? They's just fucking playing little games. It's like Ponzi scams and shit and all kind of crazy shit. Or Fonzie scams, you know, so they can be cool. That's all that music shit is they got in there. That's all that other shit is. And every one of these motherfuckers drive fancy cars or fancy trucks or rebuilt, remanufactured old stuff that, you know, has been redone. It's still nice. I drive hoopties. So where's all this money going to? It seems like it's going right back in their pockets. That's what the church is all about. It's nothing but about networking so they can rob people. That's all it is. A thievery ring. Yeah, a thievery ring of people that just want to steal. Drug addicts and stuff go there and get clean so they can steal from people still. They don't stop the behavior. They just keep doing it. Then you got this dude up there at the church telling the story about how, oh, I was going to be a preacher, but they didn't think I was mature enough. I was, you know, blah, 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 and all this to be able to do it. And then all of a sudden, now he's a preacher and he still ain't mature enough. I guess that maturity really means that you're not good enough at thieving from people and begging for money and caring about it. And he like gave me $11 whenever I first went up to the church. And a little bit of food. And they were being flouncy and acting like motherfucking, they did something for me. And then they come over and they mowed my yard 3 times. Something that the city comes over and does in 15 minutes. They brought like 7, 8, 10 people, somewhere in there. And it took like a couple of hours to do. They did more than what the city does. But it took a couple of hours to do it, and then they mowed my yard a couple of times after that. And then my lawnmower comes up missing. My other shit comes up missing. Now I got people trying to say I can't smoke pot. Then this dude was all like, well, let me go and see if I can get some. And then he comes back with some. And then all of a sudden, just give me the money to go and get it. And then he starts robbing me. He did it a few times, okay. He only got me for a little bit, but it's the idea. I'm tired of suffering so that other people can have and steal from me. Fort County Mental Health, the doctors were doing it, the lawyers were doing it, judges were doing it, the cops were doing it. Everybody's doing it.